Archangel Michael says, tonight will not be like the others. A divine energy is stirring just above your home, quietly shifting what has been locked away for years. You may not feel it yet, but the moment you opened this message, something ancient and sacred began moving in your favor. You were not meant to see this by accident. There are no coincidences when the heavens decide to intervene. Something you begged for in silence is about to unfold before your eyes tonight. The winds have changed direction. Your name has been whispered 3 times in the halls of light. And now, one of the highest messengers has been ordered to deliver what you thought would never happen. You were not forgotten. Not for a second. The very thing that you cried for, lost sleep over, and thought was buried in time, it has now been released. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, the miracle isn't coming tomorrow or next week, it's arriving tonight. It doesn't knock. It doesn't wait. It slides into your life so smoothly that when it comes, you might not even believe it's real at first. There's a bright seal opening above your name. It holds what was once denied to you. But now it has been unlocked, and no shadow, no curse, no betrayal can hold it back any longer. You'll feel it first like a whisper on your skin. A gentle vibration in your chest. That's the arrival signal. Your spirit has known it longer than your mind. There is a specific hour tonight where your door will spiritually open. If you're ready, you'll notice signs blinking around you. If you're not, the moment will slide past quietly, and you'll wonder why something felt missing. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The heavens have waited long enough to give you this. You were tested, crushed, silenced, delayed, but never abandoned. You held on longer than anyone realized, and that decision is what tipped the scales in your favor. Every time you forgave, when you could have chosen revenge. Every moment you chose silence over shouting, that was the code that unlocked tonight's miracle. The final key is being turned right now as you read. The divine ledger has your name highlighted in golden flame. The word "release" is written beside it. You will receive what is yours and tenfold more, without needing to beg for it anymore. You've done the unseen work. And the reward for that is not something small. It's the one thing you thought would never find its way back to you. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Someone tried to stop this from happening. Whether you know it or not, forces of envy, delay, and confusion tried to twist your path. But it didn't work. Archangelic shields have been activated around you since the moment your heart broke in silence. You are not just receiving a gift. You are receiving a restoration. A full, complete, undeniable recovery of something sacred to your destiny. The person who prayed for you from beyond is watching this moment unfold. Their hands are pressed together in relief because you opened this in time. If you had delayed even by hours, this opportunity would have been redirected elsewhere. But you're right here. Right now. And the miracle is finally unlocked. Type Amen to get blessing 666. There's a number that has followed you, perhaps in dreams, receipts, timestamps. That number is not random. It is part of the divine imprint tied to the delivery of tonight's event. As this number reappears, it is the whisper of confirmation. When you see it again, something spiritual will download into your life instantly. Stay open. Don't block it with doubt. Tonight, someone you never expected will speak your name, either aloud, in text, or in memory. That's a sign. That's part of the coded timing. And when you feel the need to pause suddenly during your routine tonight, honor it. That's the universe adjusting the clock for your miracle's arrival. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The delay wasn't a punishment. It was protection. What you prayed for could not arrive during your storm, it had to be held until your skies began to clear. But now the clouds are parting. The light is breaking in. And what was once locked is rushing forward, released like a dam that has been cracked open. Your financial shift is one of the manifestations, but it goes deeper. Peace, closure, clarity, divine romance, restoration of your voice, all of it is being funneled to you at once. You'll feel your body lighten tonight. Not because of rest, but because your spirit has finally made contact with the thing it longed for most. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The miracle was never cancelled. Just rerouted. Every detour you faced wasn't a denial, it was realignment. Your original plan was sabotaged, yes. But the replacement is even greater. Because now you're wiser, stronger, more attuned to what truly matters. Heaven knew this would be the hour you'd be ready. This is why you were drawn here. Your inner clock aligned with divine timing, and now nothing can pull you away from what's yours. This is not a chance. It's a confirmation. A full circle moment that not even the deepest darkness can interfere with anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 999. There's a window between 9 p.m. and 11:33 p.m. tonight. During that time, something spiritual will press into your reality. You might receive a text, a call, an offer, a sudden shift in energy, or just an inner knowing so strong it gives you goosebumps. Whatever it is, that's the miracle moment. Do not ignore it. Someone who hurt you will think of you tonight. Their remorse will summon an energetic opening. The healing will not come through their apology, it will come from your divine reward. You are not returning to the past. You are receiving what was always meant for your future. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. If tears come tonight, let them fall. That is your body releasing the energy it's carried for too long. The unspoken pain, the delays, the silent battles, they've built up in your heart. But the miracle will act like a key, unlocking a deeper peace that no one can steal again. Your dreams will be clearer after this night. Your sleep will feel lighter. Your energy will begin to attract again. What you lost will no longer define you. What is coming will rebuild you. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. There are those who won't believe this is real. Let them doubt. You don't need their belief to receive what is divinely yours. The truth is written in the spirit, not on timelines or social media. The signs have been too consistent to ignore. You've been nudged, warned, guided, and now you've been confirmed. Tonight is not an illusion. It's an appointment. And you are right on time. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Every prayer you whispered in the dark was heard. Every sacrifice you made in silence has been recorded. Now, it's being paid back, pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing. Not in a trickle, but in a flood. You didn't chase this miracle. It found you. Because you carry something rare, faith that doesn't beg for proof. The divine recognizes that. And tonight, it will show you what reward looks like when it finally lands in the right hands. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. You're not just getting one miracle tonight. You're getting the one that unblocks the rest. This was the key miracle, the release code. Once it's in your life, other things begin to unlock like falling dominoes. You'll notice unexpected messages, return of opportunities you thought were lost, sudden financial windfalls, clarity about your next step. This is just the beginning. And you earned this. Not by manipulation. Not by fear. But by soul-aligned patience. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. If you feel the urge to light a candle tonight, do it. That's the gateway action. It signals to the divine that you're ready. There is someone whose spirit will feel that flame. They are connected to your miracle. Whether in this life or beyond. Their presence will guide the blessing to land exactly where it belongs, into your hands, your bank account, your heart, your home. And when it comes, do not be afraid. This is not a trick. It's a restoration of justice. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. The flame that was lit in your name has now reached its destination. The angels who were blocked for months have now been granted full access. And tonight, they stand at the spiritual edge of your doorway. There is a message sealed in gold waiting to reach your hands. You may not see it physically, but the moment it arrives, something within you will shift. Your thoughts will become lighter, and peace will settle like fog on a quiet lake. There's a warmth coming to you that cannot be explained. It's the warmth of destiny arriving without force. It doesn't knock, it flows in like a familiar melody. You will remember who you truly are once it touches your soul. Everything that once confused you will start to make sense. Everything that was delayed will come rushing in like a long overdue tide. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. There is someone you loved who passed away, and they have whispered your name into the ears of heaven. Their voice was not ignored. Their tears reached places that human words cannot. They saw you fighting alone. They saw you lose things you didn't deserve to lose. And now, their only request has been approved, to bless you completely, without warning. Your name is now on a scroll that vibrates with divine light. It shines so bright that no enemy can look at it without trembling. That's why tonight feels different. It's not just any night, it's your night. The miracle was made ready for you specifically. Tailored to your story, your pain, your process. And it is irreversible now. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Someone who betrayed you will feel discomfort tonight. Not because of revenge, but because your spirit has elevated so far above them, they'll sense it. They'll remember what they did. But they'll also feel your freedom. And that will haunt them more than anything. You don't need to say a word. You don't need closure. You're getting compensation from the divine courtroom. Tonight, the verdict has been ruled in your favor. The pain has been weighed and the reward has been matched. You are finally being given what was overdue. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. Your spirit is glowing brighter than it ever has before. Even if your eyes can't see it, the realm beyond is watching in awe. You've survived what most couldn't carry. The approval for this miracle didn't just come from a place of light, it came from a place of justice. Divine justice is when blessings arrive not just to bless, but to restore balance. So when you receive this tonight, remember, this isn't charity. This is what was rightfully yours before it was stolen, delayed, or hidden. Now it returns, wrapped in favor, protected by heavenly fire. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. Some of you will feel a physical sensation when the miracle lands. A rush of heat in the chest. A tingle in the fingertips. A lightness in the head. Don't ignore it. That's confirmation. That's the arrival signature of something sacred. Others will see angel numbers in sequence. Repeating patterns. Flashing signs. You're not imagining it, these are divine fingerprints. Pay attention to your environment tonight. It's not what you're doing, it's what's about to come through while you're doing it. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. You may suddenly feel sleepy just before the miracle enters. That's your soul shifting into a receiving state. Don't resist it. Sleep is sometimes the veil through which blessings are delivered. If you cry tonight, don't wipe the tears too fast. Let them fall. Let the release happen. This is the breaking of a spiritual drought. A dry season finally getting rain. And not a drizzle, this is a storm of favor. The kind of storm that washes away what never belonged and leaves behind what was always meant to grow. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. The enemy thought you wouldn't make it to this moment. They celebrated too early. They assumed the silence meant defeat. But you were gathering strength. You were listening to your inner whisper. You were aligning while they were mocking. Now the tables have turned. Your crown is being polished. And your throne is being restored. No more begging. No more shrinking. No more waiting. The door has opened. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. You'll notice someone reaching out to you soon. Someone you didn't expect. This is not a coincidence. Whether it's to apologize, confess, reconnect, or just speak your name, understand this, it's part of the prophecy. Your presence has stirred movement in hearts that tried to forget you. This isn't about going back. This is about closing loops. And clearing the path for what's next. You'll walk through tonight's portal lighter, freer, sharper. And when you do, you'll begin to feel it, that strange, powerful sense of, I've finally arrived. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. The gate of divine manifestation has been unlocked permanently. No one can shut what heaven has opened for you. No delay can override what is now in motion. Your name has become a frequency that angels respond to immediately. Archangelic forces are circling your space, ensuring the final stretch of delivery lands perfectly. You may feel emotional for no reason tonight, it is your soul recognizing what's arriving. The road you walked was full of silence, but tonight will echo with spiritual noise. You'll feel clarity without needing explanation. You'll feel light without knowing why. There is no more resistance. The thing that blocked your miracle has been dissolved. Your body may tremble slightly. That's how power enters a soul that's been empty too long. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. A powerful shift is happening in the dream realm. Tonight when you sleep, someone will appear who holds a key. Pay attention to who enters your dreams, they are part of your unlocking. Some of you will see a white feather, others a familiar scent, or hear a name that hasn't come up in years. These are not memories, these are signs. Your soul is receiving the final coordinates of your miracle. You are not going crazy. You are not desperate. You are being prepared to receive a divine appointment that's already been confirmed. Your tears were collected like rare diamonds. They weren't ignored. They were stored, multiplied, and now returned as a flood of favor. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. There's someone whose life is about to be changed because you held on. You don't even know them yet, but your blessing is connected to theirs. When yours lands, it triggers theirs too. That's why the wait was so long. Heaven wasn't just planning your miracle, it was aligning it to bless everyone connected to you. Some will think it's luck. But your soul will know the truth. This is divine timing, and it's never early, never late. The financial burden you've been carrying is about to crumble. Not by force, but by favor. What was locked in spiritual escrow is now being wired into your life. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. Archangel Michael says, your name has just passed through the final checkpoint. Nothing can reverse it now. What's coming will shift everything around you. Even your enemies will feel it. Not through your words, but through your peace. That unshakable calm is proof something divine has happened. You will be reintroduced soon, but not as the version people once ignored. You will be reintroduced as the one who survived the silence and rose in glory. Your aura is changing. Your vibration is rising. And the miracle knows exactly where to land. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. There is a knock at the spiritual door of your life. You might not hear it physically, but your intuition is already standing up to answer. This is how arrival feels, like breath entering lungs for the first time. The storm that delayed you is now pushing you forward. You are riding the same winds that once tried to break you. Now they carry your reward. Your light has attracted what was always meant for you. And because you stayed true, you'll receive it without begging, without proving, without shrinking. People who left you in your lowest season will start watching from a distance. Not with love. With confusion. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. They'll wonder how you made it without them. But you'll know it was never about them. It was about divine timing and protection. You were hidden for a season so your miracle could mature in silence. But tonight, it comes out of hiding and lands openly in your life. Don't explain yourself to anyone. Don't justify your glow. This isn't for their understanding, it's for your becoming. This is your reward for all the yes you gave heaven when no one was watching. It's your divine compensation. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. Even your house will feel different after tonight. The air will feel softer. The rooms will feel more alive. That's because something entered. A frequency, a blessing, a spiritual presence. And it came for you, not anyone else. You will no longer feel like you're carrying invisible weights. The burdens will fall without explanation. The joy will rise without permission. Your time of sorrow has passed. A new chapter has opened, and this one is stamped with acceleration. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. Your phone may buzz unexpectedly tonight. A message might come that surprises you. Read it carefully, it's part of the thread of manifestation. A number may appear 3 times. A phrase may repeat itself. That's not random, it's coded alignment. The universe doesn't need noise to prove a point. When heaven moves, it moves with precision. And right now, it's moving for you. Archangel Michael has only one more instruction: stay open, stay quiet, stay ready. The miracle lands when you least expect it, but exactly when you need it. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. Congratulations, beloved. You've crossed the invisible line between almost and finally. What others only dreamed of is now circling your life. Tonight, a window that only opens once every few years has opened just for you. You did not miss it, you stepped into it. Let the joy rise. Let the tears fall. Let the reward land. Because tonight, it is officially yours. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. You will start to notice little things shifting in your favor. It might begin with a bill being cleared unexpectedly. Or an opportunity showing up that had been silent for months. Don't second guess it. That's the first ripple of the miracle wave. The rest is right behind it, ready to pour into every area of your life. You won't have to force anything. What's coming has been tailored to your energy. It will recognize you on sight. You are about to receive what was denied because of other people's fear. Now that you've detached, it's flowing straight to you. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. Someone is waking up tonight with your name in their heart. They won't even know why. But they'll feel an urge to reconnect, to confess, or to make something right. That tug is spiritual. It's part of the alignment that's unfolding in your life. And it proves you're not walking alone anymore. The connection that once broke you is being rewritten. Not through pain, but through restoration. What was once toxic will be replaced with something divine. You won't have to chase it. The right thing will find you with grace, not confusion. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. You may feel like laughing and crying at the same time soon. That's your nervous system releasing years of unprocessed grief. Your body is preparing for joy that doesn't carry the weight of old wounds. Let it all rise. Let it all move. That's how the miracle integrates, not just around you, but inside you. You'll wake up tomorrow with a different glow. Not because of something you did, but because of what you received. It will show in your eyes, your voice, your presence. People will feel it before they hear it. And the ones meant for you will be drawn closer. Type Amen to get blessing 3838. The person in heaven who asked for this moment to reach you is smiling now. Their mission is complete. They were the one who stood between you and disaster so many times. They pushed this miracle forward on your behalf. They made sure heaven didn't forget your name. And they're still watching to see your joy begin. Your win is their reward. So when you smile tonight, you're honoring a soul who never stopped believing in you. You're receiving this blessing for both of you. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. You'll hear music tonight that touches your spirit differently. A song might come on at the right time. A melody might echo something familiar, even if you can't place it. That's not coincidence. It's divine orchestration. The sound you hear is coded with frequencies that unlock spiritual gates. Be still in those moments. Don't rush them. That's when the download happens. The best part? You won't even have to understand it right away. The results will speak for themselves. Type Amen to get blessing 4040. Your hands are about to hold what your soul saw long ago. What felt like fantasy is becoming reality. What was once a hope is becoming a harvest. You'll feel like you've entered another version of your own life. But this isn't illusion. This is what was always yours, just waiting for you to align. The pain taught you how to protect it. The wait taught you how to value it. The arrival will teach you how to never lose it again. Archangel Michael says, the last code has been activated. The full release is now irreversible. Type Amen to get blessing 4141. You're not late. You're not behind. You're exactly where you're meant to be for the miracle to hit at full force. This is why everything else had to fall apart first. To make space. To reroute destiny into your hands, not someone else's. You were not left out, you were hidden for preservation. And now, you are being revealed for elevation. Tonight is not just a turning point. It's your grand re-entry. Type Amen to get blessing 4242. You've stepped out of the wilderness. The silence has ended. The delay has lifted. Every message you read after this one will carry a different vibration. You'll feel what's real and discard what's fake. You'll attract peace and repel confusion. The way you speak will change. The way people treat you will shift. The way you look at yourself will finally match how heaven sees you. Your soul has waited lifetimes for this moment. And you made it. You're here. Type Amen to get blessing 4343. There is still one more moment tonight when time will freeze for you. It may be brief, a second of silence, a strange calm in the room, a flickering light. When it happens, that's the spiritual signature of your miracle entering fully. It won't need permission to enter. It won't need an invitation. It's already encoded to land where you are. There are people who once tried to take what belonged to you. But they can't access it anymore. What's coming is so personalized, it rejects anything that isn't in alignment. You are now immune to spiritual theft. Covered. Sealed. Delivered. Type Amen to get blessing 4545. You're going to notice an unusual burst of energy. You'll want to clean, shift furniture, rearrange your room, or suddenly feel inspired to start a new idea. That's because spiritual space has been cleared for what is being placed in your life. Your home is shifting to match the vibration of your promise. Every object will feel lighter. Every corner will begin to radiate differently. Even pets and children will feel calmer around you. You are now carrying divine frequency. And the atmosphere is adjusting to reflect it. You may cry unexpectedly again. Let it happen. That's your soul releasing old layers to make room for your gift. Type Amen to get blessing 4646. Someone will try to come back now that your light has returned. But this time, you'll see through their energy without doubt. You'll respond with wisdom, not emotion. The lesson was never to punish you. It was to position you. So when you see familiar faces return, you'll know who deserves access and who doesn't. This level of breakthrough requires boundaries. Not to keep blessings out, but to keep leeches from draining them. You are not the same person who once begged to be seen. Now, you are the light people chase without knowing why. Type Amen to get blessing 4747. Archangel Michael says, a scroll with your name has been read aloud in the highest realm. The echoes from that reading have already triggered your breakthrough. Even your silence now holds authority. You may dream of water tonight, flowing, rising, crashing softly. That's a symbol of divine cleansing and emotional restoration. Your inner world is being purified as your outer world begins to rise. You'll wake with unusual peace. Not a surface calm, but a deep knowing that something irreversible has taken place. And you will carry that peace all week. This is what rebirth feels like. Quiet. Gentle. Permanent. Type Amen to get blessing 4848. You've been assigned new protection. Angels that once stood at a distance are now moving closer. Because what's arriving next requires spiritual security. What you're stepping into cannot be tampered with. That's why the light around you is getting stronger, and the confusion is fading. Even your enemies are beginning to feel the shift. They may not understand it, but they will sense that their power over you has ended. Tonight marked the end of delay. And the beginning of unstoppable flow. Type Amen to get blessing 4949. You'll be surprised by how effortless things feel soon. Doors will open without knocking. Answers will come without searching. People will call you lucky. But this isn't luck, it's alignment. You endured the wilderness, and now you've inherited the river. Even technology will respond to your energy differently, messages sent at the perfect time, connections restored unexpectedly. That's the signal of alignment in motion. Do not downplay what's coming. Own it. Walk in it. Let it flood every room you enter. Type Amen to get blessing 5050. You may receive unexpected money this week. It might be small at first, just a hint. But it's a confirmation. The full release is larger than what you expected. It carries peace, provision, and purpose, all woven into one event. Even your bank account will feel the shift. This is not temporary income. It is spiritually assigned provision. Your miracle is backed by divine law. It has no expiry date. No one can claim it but you. Type Amen to get blessing 5151. You are becoming magnetic to what's right for you. The more you release old patterns, the more the new timeline accelerates. There is someone who will speak your name in a room full of opportunity. And because your name now carries divine resonance, doors will swing open immediately. Don't be surprised when favor follows you. It's part of the miracle package. It travels with you now. The hard part is over. You've entered the soft season. And nothing can pull you back. Type Amen to get blessing 5252. You will begin to speak differently. Your words will carry weight. Even when you whisper, people will pause to listen. Your presence will demand respect, not from ego, but from energy. The kind of respect that recognizes someone who has walked through fire and came out glowing. That's what the blessing has done, it has marked you. You may notice that silence becomes your new power. You won't need to prove yourself anymore. The way life bends around you will speak louder than anything else. Your aura is not just glowing, it's roaring with divine frequency. And those who once ignored you will now wonder how they ever overlooked your value. Type Amen to get blessing 5353. There will be a shift in how you see your past. Pain that used to haunt you will suddenly feel like a lesson you mastered. People who once hurt you will no longer carry power in your memory. That's how deep the healing will go. It doesn't just clean the surface, it rewires your roots. And your roots are finally becoming fertile again. The dry places of your life will bloom. The forgotten parts of your heart will open like flowers in sudden spring. And the weight of grief will be replaced by the wind of joy. This is your reset. And it's happening while others sleep. Type Amen to get blessing 5454. You may feel alone tonight, but you're not. You're being surrounded by unseen light, soft as breath, steady as stars. And this light is not leaving you after tonight, it's staying. The miracle didn't just visit. It made a home in your life. You've become a vessel for divine favor. Your dreams will now speak more clearly. Your intuition will sharpen. And you'll move in ways that seem lucky, but are actually guided. This is not temporary. You've entered the eternal timeline now. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. Every time you were underestimated, that energy was stored as momentum. And now, all that momentum is releasing as divine force in your favor. You'll feel like time is catching up to your value. And that's exactly what's happening, delayed blessings arriving in rapid succession. You will no longer be almost blessed. You are completely and undeniably chosen. The shift is no longer pending, it is done. And this new era comes with peace, provision, and power. Type Amen to get blessing 5656. Your new energy will scare small minds. Let it. They were never meant to walk with you through this next doorway. You've outgrown places that once felt safe. You've matured beyond the opinions that once controlled you. And now, all that matters is alignment. You'll no longer search for love that hides. You'll attract love that glows. Because your soul is now too loud to be ignored. The right hearts will feel you before they meet you. That's what this blessing has activated. Type Amen to get blessing 5757. There is a strange calm that comes after divine release. It feels like everything slows down, but in truth, you have risen above the chaos. You'll walk through rooms differently now. You won't shrink. You won't overthink. You'll simply be, and that will be enough. The promise you carried in silence is now singing in the open. What once felt distant is now whispering, "I'm here." Your breakthrough has a voice. And it sounds like peace. Type Amen to get blessing 5858. You are free now. Not just from people or pain, but from the cycle of loss that haunted your path. You'll notice you don't respond the same. Things that used to trigger you will now pass through you like wind. That's how you'll know the chains have fallen. Even your posture will change. You'll carry yourself like someone who no longer fears collapse. Because the foundation has shifted. You are now walking on divine ground. Type Amen to get blessing 5959.